welcome to this intermediate to advanced yoga flow. Within this class, we'll be working towards some binds, some standing balances, and some hip openers. As always, there will be various options so that you can choose the level that works for you and make the practice your own. When you're ready, we'll begin in a kneeling position. So you can start by resting the hands on the thighs. And we'll begin with a few moments of breath work. If you like, you could close the eyes if it helps you concentrate. And just taking the first few moments to pause here, to find that internal state of calm. And it might take a few breaths together, that's okay, there's no rush. Take a full breath in through your nose and a big sigh out through your mouth. One more. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And flicker the eyes open if they're closed. Interlace your fingers and start to wave the hands. And you can start with the movement isolated to the wrists. And then you may like to incorporate the arms. And you can go in one direction and then switch, leading to the other direction. Shake out your hands all together. And you can use your fingertips for stabilizers here. Come up into a toe stand. So feet are together, knees are a little bit wider. You can keep the hands on the ground for support here. If you're good with the balance, then hands can come to the knees. And just find a gentle rock side to side, rolling towards the pinky toe side of the foot, and then switching to the other foot. So a great one for ankle mobility. There's also the option to interlace the fingers, flip your palms and reach your arms up as you rock side to side. Bring the knees together, walk your hands forwards, come into tabletop, but hover your knees off the mat. Align shoulders over wrists, focus on pressing the floor away. Building the heat as we hold this here. Stay with me for one more breath. Exhale, knees down. Untuck the toes. Inhale to dip your belly, arch your spine. Exhale to round your back. Bring chin to chest. Inhale into your cow pose. Exhale into cat. And as you move through this, there's always the option to be as free as you like. If you want to start rolling your shoulders, bending the arms a little bit more, you could also start traveling backwards and forwards as you wave the spine. Return to a neutral position. Extend the right leg back. You can keep the toes on the mat for now. Then lift the leg up like you're drawing a rainbow. Bring the leg out to your right side. You can tap the ground, then lift the leg back up and sweep it all the way over to the left. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower to the right side. Inhale, lift, sweeping over to the left. Once more to each side. Bring the leg back over to your right, plant the foot. Inhale, left arm will reach up as you twist open. Exhale, left arm will thread under right. Lower the shoulder to the mat. And reach your right arm forward, so fingertips walking towards the front of your mat. Pause here. Please feel free to relax into the support of the ground. For those that would like a little bit more of a challenge, you could hover your right foot, and it helps to shift more weight to the left side to counterbalance. If you're hovering the foot, lower it back down. Bring the right hand close to your face. Come back up to tabletop and reset the right leg. And extending the left leg back, toes stay on the mat to begin. Inhale as you lift and sweep over to the left. Lift back up, sweeping over to the right. Keep this going like you're drawing large circles with the leg. One more time. Then plant the foot over to the left. Reach your right arm up, inhale. Exhale, thread right under left. Lower down to the ground. Left hand will walk forwards to the top of your mat. Spend a few breaths here. And if you would like, there's also the option to hover the left foot, shifting weight to the right side to counterbalance. Lower the foot if you lifted it. Bring the left hand close to your face, lift yourself up, and come back to tabletop. Tucking the toes now, slowly lift the hips, move back to downward dog. And as you ease yourself into position, start to pedal out the legs. And you could also sway hips side to side. Settle in and find stillness. Then rippling forwards to the top of a high plank. Open out into side plank on your right. So right shoulder stacking the left. Right knee could always come down if you're needing support. Start to bend the left leg, lift the foot. And with control, step left foot forwards. Spin to face forwards, lower the back knee down, reach your arms up, low lunge. Interlacing your fingers, flip your palms, reach your arms up. And start to draw your arms back, opening the chest. Cactus your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades together, encouraging the chest to open just a little bit more. Hold for breath in. Exhale, plant the hands, step to plank. Holding for a breath. Exhale, slowly lower down to your belly. And inhale to find cobra. So gentle back bend to begin, not forcing it. Give yourself time. And with your exhale, come back to downward dog. Ripple to the top of a high plank. Side plank on your left. Left knee can come down if you're modifying. Then bending the right knee, lift the foot. And with control, step the foot forwards. Turn to face forwards as you lower the back knee down. Reach both arms up. Inhale for low lunge. Interlacing the fingers, flipping the palms. Arms are reaching up. And then start to draw your arms back, encouraging the chest to open. Cactus your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades together, finding even more space through the chest. Hold for breath in. Exhale, plant the hands, step to plank. Holding for a breath in. Exhale, slowly lower down to your belly. Inhale, 3 to your cobra. Maybe this time you go a little bit higher with the chest. Roll your shoulders back. With your exhale, come back to downward dog. Lift the right leg high and open out the hip. And step the foot in between your hands. Open out the back foot. Windmill the arms up to find warrior two. Starting by relaxing the shoulders down the back. Straighten the front leg. Reach both arms up. Inhale. Exhale, reach towards the front of your mat. Keep your chest turning open as you come into this controlled triangle. This is a little bit more challenging. If you are needing some support, right hand can come down to the leg. Keep reaching the arms forwards. Chest is spinning open. Good. Lower the right hand for support. Turn to face the mat. Left hand will come down. Back foot will turn to face forwards. And then keeping the left hand planted, right hand will grab your big toe. Turn onto the outer edge of your back foot. Then start to pick up your right foot, bringing you into a side plank. You could always practice this with the knee down. And then you either have the option to keep the right knee bent, or you could extend the leg, coming into your extended side plank. Pressing the foot into your hand or a strap if you're using one. And then we'll reverse. So you're stepping the right foot back from where you lifted it. Spin the back foot open. Then straighten the right leg as you bend the back, shifting to the back of your mat to come into Skandasana. You can use your hands for support here, bring hands to prayer, whatever works for you. And I find it can help to press the left arm against the inner left leg and turn your chest open. Press off the left foot, shift to the front of your mat, and step back to plank. Holding for a breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga. This time there's the option to roll onto the tops of the feet to find upward facing dog. Holding for a breath in. Exhale, downward facing. Lift the left leg high, open out the hip. And step the foot in between your hands, spin the back foot open, windmill the arms up to find warrior two. Then consciously relax the shoulders. Straighten the front leg, reach your arms up. With an exhale, arms will reach forwards as you start to bend to the left. Spin your chest open as you come to this active triangle. If you are looking for more support, left hand can come down to the leg. Prioritize spinning the chest open. Good work. Lower your left hand for support. Gaze down for balance. Right hand will come to the mat as you turn your back foot forwards. Left hand will hold onto your big toe. Then spin the back foot as you slowly pick up your left foot. Bring you into this side plank. As I say, you can always practice with the right knee down. It would look something like this. And you could start to extend your left leg up into your extended side plank. So many ways to work this pose to make it yours. Keep pressing the floor away. Press the foot into your hand. Then we'll reverse, stepping the left foot back. Spin the back foot open. Then shift to the back of your mat, coming into Skandasana. You can use your hands for support here. The right heel may be lifted. That's perfectly okay. And just as before, press the right arm against the inside of the right leg. So you're encouraging that leg to open. Chest is slightly turning to the left. Shift to the front of your mat, plant your hands, step to plank. Hold for a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing or your back bend of choice. Exhale, downward facing. We'll reset a few breaths here. Inhale to lift the right leg high, stacking the hip. And start to draw a circle with the right leg out to the right side. Look forwards as you sweep your leg forwards, plant the foot in between the hands. Spin your back foot open, bring right hand to the inside of right foot, and left arm will reach up for your extended side angle. If this feels like you're too compressed, you can't breathe fully, right forearm can come to the thigh and you may find you have more space to breathe here. Reach up through the left fingertips, option to turn the head and gaze up. Then wrap the left arm behind your back. And try to lower the right shoulder below the level of the right thigh so that you can wrap your right arm under the back of the right leg. Now we'll all be at different levels here, so find what works for you. It may be that your arms are just reaching. It may be that the hands are fully clasped. Either way, hold that there. And look down for balance. You can either heel toe or step the back foot forwards. If you're new to Bird of Paradise, just focus on lifting the right heel, trying to shift your weight into the left foot. And it may be this is as far as you go. If you'd like to go one further, press off the left foot as you pick up the right. And it may be that you keep a bend in the right leg to begin. When you find your balance, focus on extending the leg, reaching up through the toes. Focus your gaze on one spot. It really does help with the balance. We'll reverse, slowly lowering the right foot down. Step the left foot back and slowly release the bind. Plant both hands. Turn your back foot to face forwards and lower the back knee down. And we'll take a few moments to pause here in lizard. So you could stay up on your hands or you could come down to the forearms if that's available. Step back to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale into your back bend of choice. Exhale, downward dog. Lifting the left leg high, stacking the hip. Drawing a circle out to the left side. Start to look forwards to help with the balance as you sweep and step the left foot in between your hands. Spin the back foot open, Left hand comes to the inside of the foot, right arm will reach up for extended side angle. There's also the option to rest left forearm on the thigh. Keep the chest turning open. Option to gaze up towards right fingertips. Then we'll begin lowering the left shoulder below the level of the left thigh. So we're just edging that shoulder down. Wrap the right arm behind your back and reach the left arm under the leg. So you're looking to bring the hands towards one another. It may be that the hands fully clasp. It may be that you hold onto your leggings or a strap if you've got one. Either way, finding that position to begin. And look down for balance, and you can heel toe or step the back foot forwards. Now one side's always easier than the other, so we'll work through the options. You could start to pick up the left heel and shift your weight into the right foot, so you're just staying here. If you'd like to go one further, start to press through the right foot, pick up the left leg. And you could stay here with a bend in the left leg. Once you've found your balance, extend the leg, reaching through the toes, focusing your gaze on one spot. We'll reverse, so lowering the left foot down, step the right foot back, release the bind. Bring your hands to the mat. Back foot will turn to face forwards as you lower the knee into lizard. And you can make yourself home for the next few breaths here. We'll reset. Step back to plank. Hold for a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing. Then looking to the top of your mat. Option to hop, step, or jump to forward fold. Feet hips width. You could keep a little bend in the knees if you like. Take a hold of opposite elbow, sway side to side in ragdoll. Then bringing the hands to the thighs. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, folding forwards. You can bend your knees, bring the hands to the mat, and come and find a seated position. Then starting from cross leg, hug the right leg close to your chest. And you can either use the hand holding the foot, or you could bring the foot to the crease of the elbow as you rock the leg side to side. Look to bring the leg as close to your chest as you can. Then keeping a hold of your leg, sit over on your left side so that you lift the right side. Right hand will take a hold of the foot. The left hand can rest on your leg for support. Now this may be as far as you take it. If so, you're just working the pose from here. If you'd like to take it one further, left hand will hold the foot as you bring the right shoulder under the back of the knee. Then from here, you'll extend the leg, and the right hand can come to the mat for support, bringing you into compass. And you're turning your chest open here. slowly release. So rebend the knee, gradually untwist, and we'll lower the right leg down. Finding a cross-legged position, hands can come to knees. We'll just circle the belly a few times clockwise. And then anti-clockwise. Then hug your left leg in. Again, you could hold onto the foot with your hand or bring the foot to the crease of the elbow. Start to sway side to side. Lifting the leg as close to the chest as you can. Then sit over on your right side so that you lift the left. Then try to bring this left arm to the inside of your leg, and the left hand will hold the foot. And it may be that you're just working the pose from here. If you'd like to go one further, right hand will hold the foot as the left hand comes down to the mat. And you're trying to get the back of your knee on top of your shoulder. And if you'd like to go one further, extend the leg, and at the same time, turn your chest open to the right. We'll slowly release, rebend the knee, and release the twist. Coming back to a cross-legged position, hands to knees, circling the belly clockwise. And anti-clockwise. Okay. Then keep the right leg bent, extend your left. And you could bring the right foot to the inner left thigh. Rest the left hand or forearm on the mat and reach the right arm up and over. If your head would like some more support, you can create a cradle with your hand to rest your head in. Slowly lift back up. And we'll switch. Extending the right leg, bending the left. Right hand or forearm can come to the mat. Left arm will reach up and over. And again, if the head would like some support, create a cradle with your hand. Rest your head. Slowly lift back up. Extend the left leg too. Then keeping the feet flexed, kneecaps pointing up. Slowly walk your hands forwards, going a little bit at a time to gradually bring yourself into a fold. It doesn't need to be a competition to see how far you can go. You can just enjoy the pose wherever you are. And slowly lifting back up. Bring the hands under the knees, lift your knees, bend your legs. And placing the hands behind you, knock your knees side to side. You may want to go slow with this as it can feel a little strange in the beginning. Then letting both knees fall to the left side. So you're in this double 90-90 position. Bring your hands in front of the left leg. And you can either keep your chest up or you could walk the hands forwards and lower yourself down, resting the head on the forearms. Lift back up if you folded forwards. Then knock the knees over to the right. Bring the hands in front of the right leg. And again, you can stay sitting upright, or you could fold forwards, create a cradle for your head, and settle down. Lift back up. And then sweep both legs in front. Come and lie down on your back. As you lie down, keep the knees bent. Bring your feet together. And open your knees wide, coming to Supta Baddha Konasana. You can rest your hands on your belly, or maybe you prefer to relax your arms by your side. You have the option to stay where you are, or you could go to Shavasana for our final posture. Start to deepen your breath. Find small movements to begin waking the body back up. And hug the knees into the chest. And roll onto your side. You could take a few moments here to savor the practice. When you're ready, meet me back in a seated position. Resting hands on knees, sit up nice and tall. And flick your eyes open if they aren't already. Thank you so much for your time and your energy. I hope that you enjoyed moving into more of the advanced postures in this class. Even if you weren't quite there, I hoped you enjoyed the journey anyways. And for those of you that are really interested in learning these more advanced postures, you may like to check out my flexibility program. There's a link in the description down below. I'll see you next time.